Okay, let's start this thing out. It says use the diagram for problems 7 and 8. In the diagram below, what's the relationship between the number of rectangles and the perimeter? So I'm going to make a little table on the side here, okay? And I'm going to say number of rectangles. Sorry, it's so sloppy. And then the perimeter, right? So again, super sloppy. But what's the perimeter? Well, if we go halfway around and we get to 13, those two sum to 13, then double that is all the way around. So 1 gets us 26. Okay, let's do it again. We've got 10 and 8 is 18. If we double that, we get 36. So 2 of them, 2 makes 36. Sorry about the background noise. And essentially what we're doing is every time we add another rectangle on, we're adding another 5 at the top and another 5 at the bottom for a total of 10. So each one is going to increase the amount by 10, and that predicts then that it's going to be 46 for this one with 3, and you can see that that's true. 15 plus 8 is 23, and if you double that, you get 46. Okay. So what we need to have is something where the first number of rectangles gets us up to 26, which this one doesn't, so we can cross that out. And then the next one, let's see, 1 rectangle, 26, that looks good. 2 rectangles, 36, that looks pretty good. 3 rectangles, 46, that one actually looks pretty good. None of the other ones have 26 for the first one. Well, this one does, but the next one is not. 36 and 46. This is increasing too quickly. This is the one. And so that's your answer. So the best way to do it if you're trying to match some kind of situation like this to a graph is to make a table of the values and see whether, this is an ordered pair right here. This is 1 comma 26. This is 2 comma 36, 3 comma 46. And so those points should be plotted on the correct graph. And as you can see, B has the correct, those points plotted correctly. We have one more slide on this. Okay, so again, we just did this table on slide number 1, and it's asking for what's the relationship between the number of rectangles and the perimeter in a table, which table represents it, and we just did that, and we came up with 1 is 26, 2 is 36, 3 is 46, and you can actually just count the perimeter. You can say 5, 8, 5, and 8 sums to 26. It's got to be 126, right? And here's they're saying 113, meaning you didn't understand what perimeter meant, and you just did that and that, okay? Here, not sure what they're doing. But, and again, we already did this one on the last slide, so we know that the answer to this is C.